Peace, peace. What's good, everyone? This is Artist of Truth, and I'm coming to you with a vlog entry for this Monday evening. So there's a link in the description box of a video of a upscale black business owner who apparently lost his cool, in which I don't blame him for losing his cool, but when you go to a table and it's black females at this particular table, and they're being just a little extra and inconsiderate of others that are around them, there to enjoy the ambiance and a great meal. They can't do that because there was some females twerking. So the restaurant owner got up, he came back in, and he just made the announcement that, this is an upscale restaurant. He's doing it for the culture, but moreover, he clearly stated that he holds brothers that come into his establishment to a particular standard. So he can't hold his brothers to a standard and not hold his sisters to a standard. He was like, all that twerking, you can go this place, you can go that place, but all that twerking, he was like, no, all this twerking and shit, he was like, no. He was like, if, you have a problem with what I'm saying, then, hey, in so little words, he was just like, y'all can get the fuck out. Fuck that, get out. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, he wasn't wrong in saying that. But, mind you, you can't post shit on Twitter. Like, for real. You really can't post shit on Twitter because you got too many individuals who the point goes completely over their head. I was on Twitter reading some statements and, some tweets, and folks were just like, oh, he shouldn't have used profane language. That's unprofessional. How in the world are you going to try and give a lecture, but, give a lecture on morals and this, that, and the fifth, and you're being immoral and this, that. I was like, what? Like, y'all dummies, man. I was like, whether you like it or not, okay? Whether you like it or not, this was the thing. That man had to go back over to that table and repeat himself more than once, when it was quite obvious that was that was supposedly a table full of adult females. So, my thing is, you are in someone else's establishment and it's upscale. Because I don't see that fuck shit really going on in upscale restaurants. I don't see that type of shit. I've never seen any female in Ruth Chris restaurant twerking on no wall, no table, no chair, no waiter, no waitress. I never seen that shit and never heard of that shit. You know why? It's because them motherfuckers, you already know who to try that bullshit with and who not to try that bullshit with. So niggas just be playing. Niggas really just be testing the waters to see how far they can go. Period. You know, I never heard of it. I've never seen it where a black female was in Ruth Chris twerking on shit. Period. Never seen that shit. So my thing is, why in the fuck you in this brother's business establishment and you're doing that? But yet and still everyone wants to solely focus on, yeah, he had the right to, he had the right, he was in the right, but his delivery, it was like, you're making off-topic points. You're making off-topic points. The bottom line is, the owner clearly addressed the issue with you all, with these black females the first time. And then they had no respect for him or his business. They didn't even respect the man's politeness coming to the table initially saying that. So where's his level of respect? Where was his respect coming from those particular females? Those females didn't have any respect for him or his business establishment. Nonetheless themselves. Because if you have respect for yourself, and this is for those naysayers, if you have any ounce of respect for yourself, you would have had enough respect for yourself not to be in there twerking. Especially when you were asked, hey, can you please put it down? Can you please calm it down and whatnot? My thing is, if we're all adults, why do you have to continuously repeat, childish behaviors to a bunch of so-called adults? I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. I mean, shit, elaborate that shit to me. I don't mind seeing things from a different point of view, but right now, it's like everyone's focusing on his delivery and how it was delivered. It was like it's taking the accountability away from those females. Because now the argument is going to be, well, how he addressed his business establishment, how he addressed those women, those black women. That's how they're gonna dress it up. How he addressed those black women when they were just enjoying themselves and having a wonderful time in his business establishment, spending money with him, entirely taken away from the focal point of the argument. I was like, stop focusing on the delivery and pay attention to the message. Simple. When you start doing that, there's no reason to even be worrying about the delivery or who it's coming from. I'm just saying. So check the link out. Leave your comments below. Give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll talk with you all soon. Peace.